Chelsea have been the big spenders in recent transfer windows, with Todd Boehly flexing his financial muscles following his takeover of the club. The Blues have added a host of players for substantial transfer fees across the last two trading periods, with their new American owner splashing the cash after purchasing the club. Moises Caicedo, Christopher Nkunku, and Cole Palmer were among a number of high-profile arrivals during the most recent summer transfer window, adding further options to Mauricio Pochettino's squad. But as is always the case in football, the Chelsea boss will no doubt look to continue the process of evolving his squad next summer as they look to assemble a side capable of battling for silverware both domestically and in Europe. Transfer plans will currently be being drawn up and further additions are expected, but could next summer see Chelsea target some cut-price deals? With financial fair play always a consideration for England's elite clubs, the prospect of striking deals for players who are entering the final year of their contracts next summer, leaving their current clubs with less room to negotiate, could prove a tempting proposition for the Blues. And there are a host of players who could prove appealing in a variety of positions, with talks over new deals at their current clubs yet to result in pen being put to paper on fresh terms. Here, Football London looks at 6 players entering the final stages of their contracts that could appeal to Pochettino and Chelsea's transfer team next summer. Chelsea fans are hoping that Mauricio Pochettino can bring some positive injury news, as that is the flavor of the day. The Blues head coach is preparing his team to take on Mikel Arteta, many doing so alongside their manager for the first time, but there are some dark clouds hanging. With injury worries, fitness fears, and uncertain availability going towards the biggest test of the season, there is a hope that the manager's latest update will bring some good news regarding Reece James, Cole Palmer, Mykhailo Mudryk, Axel Disasi, and the rest. For Thiago Silva, it was a less strenuous international break, but the Brazilian isn't done with his country just yet. He appears to have hit back at the decision to once more be left out of Brazil's squad, or at least isn't happy with the lack of communication over the way it has been handled. Ian Maatsen has reportedly had his contract extended at Stamford Bridge, meaning he is now tied down until 2025. However, the Dutch player is also said to have turned down numerous long-term offers from the club, so watch this space over what is to come. Elsewhere, Ivan Toney has sent an example message of just why Chelsea and Arsenal are after him, plus there's the latest on Reece James after days of conflicting reports over his readiness to play. It's been a busy week so far, and it only looks set to continue, so don't go anywhere. Here, Football.London will keep you right up to date with everything going on around the club. Former Chelsea midfielder Mason Mount believes that he's had a very good start to his Manchester United career despite the club's current form. The 23-year-old joined the Red Devils over the summer in a £60 million move from the Blues following a period of discontent at Stamford Bridge. It's believed that before the World Cup, the Blues were close to reaching an agreement over a new contract, but following the tournament, reports surfaced claiming that the offer was no longer on the table. He was then reportedly offered a 1-year deal but rejected that and was never handed an improved offer, leading to his dramatic exit after 18 years with the club. However, his life at Old Trafford has been far from comfortable so far. He's struggled to replicate the form he's shown in previous campaigns at Chelsea, having started under Erik ten Hag just 4 times in the Premier League this season. Mount is also yet to score or provide an assist in the league for United, who have been massively inconsistent in all competitions, losing both their Champions League group stage matches to Bayern Munich and Galatasaray over the last month. Despite all of that, though, the star believes that his introduction into the club has been great and that their plans for the future means they'll see improvement soon. He said, "It has been a very good start. I mean, integrating in the team, understanding the way the manager wants to play. I am learning the players around me, how they play. It takes some time to understand that and get into a flow. I want to improve my performances, but I think that will come over time. Also, performances as a group, I think we are getting there, and we will keep continuing to work at that." Chelsea and Liverpool will compete for the signature of Kylian Mbappé, according to reports from France. The 24-year-old forward faces an increasingly uncertain future at Paris Saint-Germain, with his contract at Les Parc des Princes set to expire at the end of the season. In July, Nasser Al-Khelaifi announced that Mbappé has 2 weeks to sign a new deal in the French capital, otherwise he would be sold. Fast forward a couple of months and the France international still hasn't committed his long-term future to PSG, nor has he been offloaded. As it stands, foreign clubs will be eligible to begin pre-contract talks with Mbappé over a free transfer in the summer from January 1st unless he signs an extension with Parisians. If the Frenchman decides against signing a new contract, then PSG must decide whether they'd rather risk losing him for free at the end of the season or cut their losses and cash in the upcoming transfer window. With Mbappé keeping his options open, Chelsea and Liverpool intend to try their luck this winter, according to Italian publication La Gazzetta dello Sport, as quoted by French outlet 10 Sierra Leonean Lyon Sport. The report states that the two Premier League clubs are ready to offer him extremely important contracts. In the summer, Mauricio Pochettino was asked if he would like to reunite with the striker and Neymar at Chelsea. The Blues boss said, "I think in our past we were at Paris Saint-Germain and with Kylian and think I need to be conscious that I cannot talk. Everything you talk is too much noise. It is a situation that is very delicate and one they need to fix in Paris with Kylian. For our side, I have nothing to say. We are working on our reality is different. From my side, nothing to say, only to support them. I hope they find a solution for both sides. It is a club that I love, because I was a player, a captain and coach. With Kylian we create a very good relationship. I hope they can find the best solution for both sides." While Pochettino may have enjoyed a very good relationship with Mbappé at PSG, it remains to be seen whether Chelsea will be able to financially rival Liverpool after spending almost £1 billion on new players since Todd Boehly took over in May 2022. Chelsea head coach Mauricio Pochettino has confessed that the club cannot blame bad luck for their ongoing battle with injuries. The Blues have been plagued by fitness problems since well before Mauricio Pochettino joined this summer, and the boss is yet to figure out a solution, with Chelsea certain to be without no fewer than 8 first-team players against Arsenal on Saturday. It's a question which has been asked of the new Blueco ownership, who made sweeping changes to the club's medical department upon their arrival, but Pochettino believes his team are making progress in their attempts to overcome the injury bug. "It's not only bad luck," Pochettino said. "The profile of the players sometimes, the history, we could see when we arrived here. If you see every situation, it is not only bad luck. Sometimes there are too many factors that can influence. We are professionals, and we are trying to find the best methods to bring the best platform to the players to be strong and feel good. I think it's only a matter of time because this organization is new, the team is new, everything is new in this club. It's only about the players, getting to know each other, assessing the right way, and to help them to feel strong." Chelsea remain without Marcus Bettinelli, Wesley Fofana, Trevoh Chalobah, Ben Chilwell, Romeo Lavia, Carney Chukwuemeka, and Christopher Nkunku, while striker Armando Broja is back on the sidelines just weeks after a 10-month absence due to a knee injury. "We need to assess Axel Disasi, we need to assess Nico Jackson, we need to assess also Reece James," Pochettino said ahead of the Arsenal game. "Broja is out, he has irritated his knee, but not the knee that was a problem in the past. We have a few players that we need to assess to see if they can be available tomorrow, to play or on the bench or out of the list. Benoit Badiashile can maybe be available to be on the bench. Reece was training good the last few days. Now it is to talk with all of the medical staff to decide if he can be part of the squad." Enzo Fernandez trained yesterday. Moises Caicedo arrived yesterday afternoon and was checking with the doctor and was in a very good state. "Today trained with us and I think they are ready.